Nice, bouncing along the bottom there. Yep. Nice. That's booking it. Whatever that is. I have no idea. Well, good morning, folks. It's pretty dark, so I do apologise if you can't really see much. Got a plane going overhead, bit of everything, but we're back out on the river again today. I haven't been here for a little while. It's been a few years now. We're just going to head out towards the mouth, do some bottom bouncing, see how we go. Could catch anything this time of year. You know, I've caught plenty of different things in this spot. I've caught, you know, mulloway, flathead, trevally, tailor, you name it. So got a bit of a different tide today. It's still a run out. We're going to see how we go. Hopefully we do all right, and yeah. I'll put this camera down and we'll get cracking into it. All right, we're at the spot, so we're just gonna see how we go. I'm gonna do a couple of different things. We've got some paddle tails, just like this, a little heavy hitter to replicate mullet and herring. We've also got some prawn lures, some smaller bait fish, some bigger prawns, so got a bit of everything today. We'll just see how we go and see if we can't find anything. Pretty keen to give it a crack. Yep. Nice. Nice, bouncing along the bottom there. Go, buddy. Yep, little dude. Little one. Saw them on the school. Nice. Just come in a bit closer here. It's not a big one, but still the target. Yes. Nice. Morning. That was good timing for you.
Yeah, rock out there.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's what we came for. So sick. So sick. Just bouncing along the bottom here. Awesome. Been going for 7 minutes. Jeebus, going for 7 minutes. So we'll just we'll park up here, get some photos, and send the little one on out of here. Oh yeah, beautiful little Jew. Beautiful Jewy on that heavy hitter in there. Beautiful Jew. Awesome. Nice way to start the morning. It's what we came for. Little 4-inch heavy hitter. Getting that job done. Awesome stuff. We'll get this lure out and we'll send him out of here. He's been out of the water for a bit. Yeah, 56 that one. 56. That's strong. Beautiful. Don't know what I did with my tagging gear at home. I thought I packed it this morning, and then checked home and definitely not there, so didn't get to tag that little guy. That's all right. That's pretty fun. Just check that leader, make sure she's all hunky-dory. So that's the one that did the damage there. So that's the 4-inch heavy hitter, and I'm using a 5/8 jig head, and that's a 4.0 or 5.0 VMC hook. Literally 10-15 minutes of fishing this morning, and we've already got our target species, so I can go home pretty happy. We'll pluck a few more casts in there and go from there. I find with this spot you don't have too long to fish it. It's usually that sort of really early morning period that it goes pretty good, and you only get a few fish and then they all bugger off. So just had a little bit of a break just to let the school reset if there was more down there willing to eat, which I'm sure there's going to be. There's going to be more than one. As you know, guys, I don't really catch a lot of dew, so any dew for me is pretty good. So I will take the 55 this morning. It's pretty good. That happened pretty early on, so I'm hoping that we can get something else. Otherwise we might move upriver. Alright, yeah, the sound has gone pretty dead. Not a whole lot of life down here as it was before I caught that dewy, so that's alright. We'll get the yak off the water and get to spot number 2. Alright, so we've just made it to spot number 2 and we are stacked with bait. Stacked with bait up here, whether it's prawns or bait fish. Not sure, but there's stacks through here. So just going to push up to these little bridges and see what we can find. You don't need to be a wizard to figure out where I am, so yeah, look at that, just so much bait. We might have to do a drift through here at some stage as well, see if there's anything hanging out around it. Just dropping down to the smaller heavy hitter, the 3-inch, just a bit of a smaller creek arm, so we can definitely go to the 4-inch heavy hitter if we see some bigger mullet and stuff, but we'll just start with this and just see what we can do. 1/4 ounce jig head. Do a sound around this bridge and just see what's lurking about. Probably hook a dead body, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of arches down there. Probably going to snag up pretty easily. First cast snagged. Knew it. Gosh, I reckon it's been like, what, probably 7 or 8 years since I fished here. Used to fish here very much early days before the channel and anything like that, and yeah, it didn't do too bad. There's usually just a mixed bag of species on these bridges and stuff, and it looks like it's full of bait at the moment, so that's good. Nice. Oh, I dropped it in the drain. Something in that drain. Believe it or not, this bridge up here, I haven't personally, but I've witnessed it firsthand. A couple of mates caught some jacks off it in the past, but at the moment it looks like they're doing some works on it, train works and stuff, so probably won't be able to fish too close to it. I think it's at 10 meters or so I'll just keep my distance and get as close as I can, you know, to the pylons and then turn around. Hoping I can go further up, but alas, not going to happen. Yep. Nice. What have we got? Little flatty. Little flatty. Little dude. That's on the 2.5 suspect, 2.75 suspect. Just a wee tacker. Cool. See you, bud. Yep. Nice. That's booking it. Whatever that is. What is that? It's gonna go crazy. What is it? I have no idea. Oh, big floody. Big floody. Alright, chill out, bro. Chill out. On the imposter here. Oh, big floody. Big floody. Oh. Big girl. Oh, I've just side hooked it, I think. Wrapped around its gills. Oh. It's a nice floaty actually. Yes, got her. Yoo-hoo! That's a pretty good one. Nice. That made it worth coming up to that bridge. Quite literally the last bridge I could fish because they're doing some works on that other bridge, and there's a little bit of a bollard there, so don't really want to disturb the peace there, but so sick. We'll try and find a spot to have a look at her. Yeah, this is a nice one. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful floody. That's an amazing fish. High 60, something like that, maybe 70. That's a nice fish in this little creek. Hoster's right down there, which is crazy. Absolutely woofed it down. What do we got? 60, yeah, 66 centimeters. It's kind of what I predicted. Mid to high 60s. We'll send her on her way, I think. Thanks, darling. That was so fun up in this little creek. There she goes. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that is so sick. Wondering whether anything was going to happen off these bridges. There was a fair bit of bait around that one. So got that tiny little floody. And then her. So that's really, really good. And leader is actually looking pretty good. That last little bit's a bit rough. So Mr. Reliable, the old imposter there. 3-inch imposter. So sick. Nice. Out of the drain. Nice. Schmedium bloody. Schmedium bloody. Nice. Couple of dogs up this creek at the moment. Not a big guy, but floody number 3 for this morning. There's a few up this creek. I was just fishing that drain just there, so absolutely smashed it. See, bud? It goes back to where he came from. Yeah, literally that drain just there. That's pretty good. Alright guys, we are done for the session here. I don't know if you saw the motor died, whether it's actually the motor or the battery, not 100% sure, but no power to it at all. But yeah, pretty good session overall, pretty happy with what we got. So we ended up with a dewy early on, which was really good, mid 50s, I think 55, 56, something like that. So that was on the heavy hitter. And then we got a couple of flatties further up this system. That was pretty good, a couple on the imposter and one on the suspect too. So really, really good little session, plenty of bait in here. So I definitely think I'll be back at some stage. I appreciate it as usual, guys. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you got anything for me, and hit subscribe if you're new. Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks.